it's Valentine's week. We have a few days until Valentine's Day, so today's video is all about how to make that super fun, super simple, and add in something that maybe you haven't done before. So stay tuned, grab a piece of paper, and follow along. I think you're gonna love it. Okay, you need a piece of paper of any sort. I like to just use computer paper because it gives you a lot of drawing space. So the first thing you're gonna do is just fold it in half. Whenever I was in school, they said this is a hamburger fold, which I thought was weird. How is that a hamburger? And then the other way was a hot dog fold, but okay. So hamburger fold, and then you're gonna fold it back again like this on either side. I don't know where I learned this. Maybe I made it up. Maybe I learned it somewhere. I don't remember, but I had an idea about it, and we're gonna try it out. Now you need some scissors. You can see it. You're gonna leave this side attached here, and then that side. So we're making hearts. So if you just make a heart shape, kind of out to the side, and then like that. All right. Can you see it? I might cut this part off. That part, I edited out. You don't need that. We're just going to cut where the line is. That's it. Boom. Oops. Oh, there's sticky stuff on my scissors. And I could have rounded it a little bit better. Just don't cut that. And then, I don't know why there's sticky stuff on my scissors. Okay. Now, when you open it up, check it out. You have a little heart that opens in the middle. Isn't that cute? Que lindo. So now, here comes the actual Spanish part. You're like, okay, how does this have to do with anything Spanishy? So I would like to write whoever's name that you're sending this to. So I'm going to send mine to Liesel, my daughter. So I'm going to write Liesel in the middle. And then on this, you can do it Spanish or bilingual. And so on one side, I'm going to write eres asombroso. She's a girl, so I'm going to say asombrosa. Over here, the English. You're, apostrophe, right? You're awesome. And boom. Boom. You can decorate with little hearts. Oops. You can make little cute designs. I'm going to do like my little heart chain design I used to like to do in school all the time. Corazones como eso. If you have somebody just now learning to write, then you can make the list. So now what you can do is color the outside. You can make it just, kind of rainbowy and outline it. Or you can do this part last if you want. But it's just a little fun way to give a cute little note that's not just a plain boring card and work in some Spanish. Eres is the main word that you're going to always have. Eres. And then your adjective. So let's go with some new adjectives. Alright. Feliz Dia de San Valentín. Eres asombrosa. And you have the English over there. Now maybe on the back I'll write, love, mom. Con amor. Mama. Okay, if you have new writers or just doing this for copy work and things like that, then it's a great idea to have it written out for them already. You can even probably take a screenshot and print this one at the end of it. So a lot of these are going to be cognates, so that's really nice. Eres is the main word that you want to think about. Eres, you are. Eres, it's a tú form, right? So soy, eres, es, somos, son is what you learned in Spanish 1. I am, you are, he is, we are, they are. But we're going to say eres, you are. And then these are some words that you can use. If it's a girl, you need to end it with an A if it already ends in an O. Fantástico or fantástica. Fantástica or fantástico, right? So if it's a boy, it ends in an O. If you're giving this to a girl, it needs to end in an A. So I'll write it again. Fantástica. Accent right there to give the accent, to give the syllable in the middle, the emphasis. Fantástica. Eres fantástica. And then you can always put your exclamation point. So you're learning a little bit of grammar differences as well as how to say things, and you can see cognates, words that look the same in Spanish as they do in English. How about importante? Eres importante. That's another great one. The cool one with this, it ends in an E, so you don't have to change it. Importante. Eres importante. Make sure your E, your I at the beginning sounds E. A lot of times these cognates, since they sound similar, we kind of forget our pronunciation. Eres importante. Amazing or awesome. I did asombroso already. You can do maravillosa. It looks like marvelous. Maravilloso for a boy. Maravillosa for a girl. The V is a nice soft B sound, not a V, no vibration. Maravillosa. Maravillosa or maravilloso. Go nice and slow if it turns into a tongue twister. Eres maravilloso. Eres maravillosa. And an exclamation point, you already have the exclamation point up here. Another great one is how about smart? Smart is nice. The word is listo when you use eres. Listo. Nice and short. Listo. That means smart. Let's do a light bulb. Boing. You are a good thinker. Loop. Loop. I don't know. Boing, 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 boing. Listo. If you're a girl, eres lista. Eres listo. Eres lista. I'm smart. Soy listo. Soy lista. All right. How about friendly? Amable. Amable. So you can kind of see the word amiable in there. Another one that ends in an E. So same for boys, same for girls. We don't change it. Eres amable. You're fun. Divertido. It can also mean funny, but typically like you're fun to be with. Divertido is for boys. Divertido. You are fun. So let's do like balloons. Divertido. Not everybody loves balloons, but pienso que son divertido. I think they're fun. Divertido. And if it's a girl, you got it. Divertida. So now they can decide which one they want to copy down. Amable. We'll just do a nice happy smiley face for friendly. There we go. Amable. Maravilloso is like amazing. Amazing. Wow, you are amazing. Kind of happy. Wow. Maravilloso. Eres maravilloso. Eres maravillosa. No sé. All right, and now let's do funny. Cómico is one word. It's a way to say it. Cómico. More countries will say gracioso. Gracioso. Funny. If it's a girl, graciosa. Oops. Sorry, lo siento mucho. See? Si. O. Sa. Graciosa. So if you want to say somebody's funny, let's see. So they're laughing. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. There we go. Nose. Gracioso, graciosa. Asombroso already did, so let's add that one. Eres asombroso. It sounds just like awesome, right? Asombroso for a boy. Since I gave mine to Liesel, I'm going to give mine to Liesel. I'm going to do asombrosa. Oops. Gosh, I'm leaving out the R's today. Asombrosa. Asombroso, asombrosa. Let's do like an arm. Like, yeah, I know it looks kind of like strong, but eres asombrosa. We'll do lightning. Awesome. Asombroso. Eres asombrosa. You're smart. Eres listo. Eres lista. Eres fantástico. Eres fantástica. Eres importante. Eres maravilloso. Eres maravillosa. Maravillosa. Go slow. Maravillosa. Amable. Eres amable. You're friendly. Eres amable. Eres listo. Eres lista. You're smart. You're fun. Eres divertido. Eres gracioso. Eres graciosa. Another really great one that I didn't want to leave off is dulce. Dulce. You've got another one that ends in an E, so it doesn't have to change for girls or boys. It means sweet. Eres dulce. You are sweet. Eres dulce. You can also add the word I'm putting a chocolate kiss there because es dulce. You can also add the word que in front of something. So if you want to describe a situation, you're like, oh my goodness, how fantastic. Que fantástico. Oh, how important. Que importante. Que maravilloso. Que dulce. How sweet. So the word que literally means what, but in this case it's used as an exclamation. So in English you say how. In Spanish we say que. How friendly. So somebody gives you something really good or somebody does something really smart. Que listo. How smart. How awesome. Que asombroso. How fun. Or oh, how funny. Que gracioso. So now you know some ways to just make an exclamation. Que divertido.